Isn't it frustrating to put so much time and effort into your videos just for them to get no views? And then you look at another channel that does barely any editing and that gets way more views than you. Oftentimes, it's not just you. You are good, but the other person knows something that you don't. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can accomplish the same results as somebody who is massively successful. My name is Eli, and I've worked with multiple content creators, influencers, and businesses in order to get them a lot of views, retention, and viewership. I've helped creators grow from 0 to 1,000 and 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers in no time. So in this video, I'll teach you how you can do the same by simply changing this one skill, which will turn your channel completely 180. It's not just the camera, it's not the edit. So there's 4 key things that we need to understand in order for you to attract the right type of people to your channel. Most people will say that, oh, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the editing skills in order to get the same viewership as the other person. But it's not the camera, it's not the edit, but it's the retention. Massive channels grow because they understand retention. What is retention? Retention is your ability to keep the viewer hooked and engaged to your content. How do you keep somebody retained on the video? In order to do that, you need to understand how it works, and the key to mastering retention will help you to grow. So retention is how long viewers stay on your video. The longer they watch, the more YouTube pushes it. So how do you manage to keep retention in a way that actually pushes people to watch through the whole video? Well, the first thing is to be a storyteller. Tell a story through your video. There has to be a progression. You identify the problem, you have the rising action, you have the peak, and then the falling action, and then the resolution. So you need to follow this graph where it goes up and down. If you're clearly able to pronounce the issues and the problems that you're trying to solve in the video, then there's a higher chance that your viewers are going to watch through the end because they want to know how it turns out. That's why big YouTubers who make tech content on maybe building a Spider-Man suit or something are able to get so many views and so much retention. It's because, first off, when the viewer looks at the thumbnail, the title, or the video, when they click on it, they already are intrigued by the thumbnail and the title. I'm making a Spider-Man suit. Well, nobody's ever made a Spider-Man suit before, so I'll click on it. And then once they click on the video, they see first 30 seconds, the YouTuber is already explaining everything that he's going to do in the video and the problems that are going to arise. And so it actually gives you an incentive to watch, because how is he going to overcome this? How is he going to do this? And every 2 to 3 minutes, there's always a new problem that arises. They overcome something just for there to be another low again, just for another problem to be solved. And they just keep that going until the peak where there's the biggest problem that is solved through all these mini steps. And then finally, after it's solved, they fall back down to the falling action or the resolution because they figured out the solution. So you need to follow this sort of graph where it goes up into a high tension sort of state and then goes back down. And that is simply going to make you a master at retention, because you have identified a problem, hooked viewers and helped them understand the problem, and then kept adding small little problems to add a little roller coaster of emotions that's then going to lead to the peak of the emotional high. So you need to follow this, and following this will help you to not lose viewers in the first 30 seconds, and you'll be able to keep your viewers just like the big YouTubers. Like I said, the best creators are storytellers first. They don't just give info. They actually take you on the journey. Where did they start off from? What was the plan to improve? What were the trials and tribulations in order to get to the goal? So they set up tension, deliver emotion, and pay it off. And the payoff is simply just views. And the payoff is simply just the resolution of the story. Editing is the vehicle, but the story is the engine. You could literally have a car, but if you don't have an engine in it, then the car is completely useless. You could literally have a Lamborghini, but a Lamborghini without an engine is useless. So editing is going to be the cool flashy stuff, but if you don't have a story, then you will not have a good engine, and in turn you will not have this nice little symphony between editing and story. And finally, you also want to think like the viewer. Ask yourself, why would somebody keep watching this exact second? As a video editor, it's really hard to remove parts of a video that you absolutely love. Every moment should earn the next click, the next second of attention. But when in doubt, cut it out. And that rhymes too. When you feel like you doze off after watching your whole video through, then cut out the parts where it's completely not necessary or doesn't tie into the story, because those are the dip points where viewers are going to click off of the video. Because sure, maybe you got them through the first 30 seconds, but then as the video goes on, they should want to keep watching because it gets more and more tension and more intense. So if parts are completely uncanon to the actual story at hand, or it just doesn't have anything to do with the video topic and it's just random that nobody cares about, then remove it. Even if you think that it's the best thing and you love it and you spent a lot of time on it, viewers, they don't see that. They only see the video as a whole. They don't care about that little 10-second clip in which you spent 10 days, okay? They don't care. So even if it took you so much time and effort, it doesn't matter. And you need to think globally, because removing that single part will help you get more retention and more views. So what did we go over in this video? The one skill that separates small channels from massive YouTubers is simply retention. If you're able to keep viewers watching through the whole video, you'll be able to build your channel to a high demand status, meaning a lot of people are going to want to watch you consistently because you have a story. The key to retention is having a story. You could have cool edits, but if the story isn't there, then it won't work. The vehicle and the engine. If you have a Lamborghini with no engine, it's not going to be useful. You want to take the viewers on a journey, and then after you finish editing the video, ask yourself, why would someone keep watching this exact second? Why would they watch the video? What's pushing them to watch the video? And when you feel that something is kind of boring or you're in doubt, you remove it completely from the video in order to keep your retention and not get those dips in the graphs that YouTube constantly has. You want it to be nice and flat. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys found this useful, then make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see next or what I could help you guys with. I'd really like to know your opinions. I have a social media growth course where I'll teach you how you can help keep viewer retention on all of your videos, grow your own personal brand, and monetize it in the first 60 days, even if you have no prior experience. And I also have a video editing course where I'll teach you the core principles of video editing, how to keep viewers engaged throughout the video, theoretical classes on viewer psychology that will help you keep them watching through the whole video, and simply homework and the community that will help keep you accountable and push you to become the best editor ever. And if that interests you, then check the pinned comment, description, or bio, and you'll be able to access a form where you'll fill out why you want to join this course. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Sprint to success.